today's lore, we'll be discussing a Risen by the name of Lord Kandak. He was a warlord in the era of the Dark Age. He held dominion over portions of the Saharan contested zone. His leadership, unfortunately like many, was one of pain and suffering. He was known to openly allow his subjects to be prey of fallen raiding parties, violent humans, and even basic animals. Although he was not known to be as ruthless as some, his lack of common empathy made it difficult for any to view him as a good leader. A short quote paints a vivid picture of how his people viewed him. Lord Kandak is considering our appeal for more protection after countless attacks on his defenseless people, yet he never aided them. He and some of his warrior compatriots had dealt with small fallen skirmishes now and again, but he, typically almost always being one of the lone risen in these firefights, did not have much desire to war against the fallen unless for some sort of benefit to them or himself. He had full rule over his kingdom in some form for most of his mature life, and with so much time passed, and the mounting grievances throughout his lands, people began being openly against him. People no longer feared his threat of death, as the fallen were bringing it to the doorstep day in and day out. A quote taken from a citizen within Kandak's stronghold shows the reality of fear these helpless folk were living with. 6 arms attacked today. Deo and Lekin are dead. Without risen protection, we are all next. At this point in time, it could be easily said it was almost inevitable something or someone would rise up to challenge his control. In this case, the someone that did rise up was a mysterious warrior known only as the Red Moon Phantom. This phantom was seen single-handedly defending helpless, vulnerable citizens against severe dangers, from providing minor food or medical resources on occasion to defending citizens from fallen attack and raiders. The people began looking to this mysterious stranger as their protector and leader over the coming times. Word of this shift in public opinion and rumors of the Phantom began reaching the ears of Kandak himself. Just who was this Red Phantom, he would wonder. The Red Moon Phantom turned out to become a famous female hunter. She made her name after slaying a fallen Kel, and then for opposing the callous warlord Kandak we are currently discussing. Sometime shortly after defeating the fallen Kel, Kandak was very displeased. She, the Phantom, was a member of the Risen, although she was not a warlord. Risen were early light users before the time of the Iron Lords. Essentially, they were the earliest form of what we know now as Guardians. They existed before the last city was created. As a result of Kandak's misgivings over this now bothersome phantom, he then put in place a decree. His first move was to begin by placing a bounty on the head of the Red Moon Phantom. He then doubled down by banning all Risen from his lands. This can all be summed up very quickly by a quote from his kingdom during the Dark Age, archived in the annals of the Saharan contested zone. Our mysterious defender slew a Kel today. Kandak has banned other Risen and put a bounty on the so-called Red Moon Phantom's head. And that is where we end this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe, keep your family safe, and stay home. Take care. Goodbye.